Yes. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good welcome. Good joyful things. Something. Anyway, hi, hoi, hey, we're making levels for Doom. We're not just making levels for Doom, we're making Space Quest the first-person shooter in the Doom engine. And this is something I've been teasing for quite a while, and is actually well underway. We've got a music director. He created the music that you're listening to right now. That's Sam Lawson. This is a mashup of one of the Doom tunes with the format Countdown. He's done 3 of these so far, and they sound amazing. And he's also curated a lovely little playlist of this is a mashup of the E3 M2 level music with the Shuttle Bay from Space Quest 4. Kicks ass, doesn't it? So anyway, and he's curated a lovely little playlist of ad-lib tunes from Apogee games and 3D Realms games as well, so that's coming out later. And we're making levels for Doom. Now, this is the first level. As you can see, we've already made quite a bit of progress. There's a lovely little Andromedan face there. That's a little Easter egg for you guys. So right now, this is the first level of the Arcada. Not Arcada, says so in the manual. And this is as far as we've gone so far. Now, the level is completable, but it is missing one vital thing, and the vital thing that it's missing is the data cartridge room, which is kind of the whole point of this level. So that's what I'm going to be building today. But first, I thought I'd give you like a taste of the actual level, the one person who's watching anyway. Because I know this is terribly late in the evening and all that for a lot of people, and it's lunchtime here where I am. But let me just play through the level for a tiny little bit. Also just to see what is wrong with it. Because I'll kill the music here. Beat up the first guard and take the blaster and... Already we've alerted several guards to our presence. Let's get the shotgun. As we are about to be in a world of pain. Let's go and beat some Saracens up. There we go. That's lovely. So as you can see, we've got a slightly expanded view of the Arcada. We've got different rooms we can walk into. We need to go into this room, which overlooks a sort of factory, like a warehouse floor, which is where I imagine they would be storing all sorts of interesting experiments, stuff like that. It's a science ship. They gotta have like science rooms. Speaking of which, here's another sciencey room. Lots of computer banks and bros and shit, and a medipack that we very much need because ammo is a bit scarce. Ammo will be very plentiful later on. It's a very jaunty tune playing in the background. Get stuck on a wall. Yeah. And we can have some shotgun shells. And so this is a replacement for the Caco Demon, or as you can see, we haven't quite replaced the Archie Wilco gains a brain and deals with the Sarens the proper way. Yeah. As you can see, we haven't quite replaced the death animation. All the sprites that you see are still placeholders. They're just stuff that I put in because wanted to give myself a little taste of what it might look like. So the death end, I mean, all the sprites currently are ripped straight from Space Quest 1, so that's why they don't have a forward-facing or backwards-facing sprite. They just always walk either left or right. And I recolored the shotgun guys. Why is that just floating in mid-air? Oh, that's weird. Oh, who's shooting at me? Come on. Oh, you guy. You, up there. You shit. I can't aim for shit. So as you can see, ammo is now very much plentiful. I have full ammo, and that's a bit of a balancing problem. I really am very interested to find out what this is that's floating. I'm gonna have to check that in the map editor. And there's more there. So evidently, I must have screwed something up because this is... It seems to be following me around. Alright, so, as is plainly obvious by now, I am a complete and total newbie at making Doom levels. Especially at making anything that involves replacing the original content of Doom. Very much a newbie at that. So all this stuff about replacing enemies, replacing weapon sprites, is a lot of learning on the job kind of situation. I have made levels for Doom in the past. Not very good ones. I did a level pack. Some very kind people played. So the Keiko team is now fire pistol shots. I thought the big, the Syrian Patrol droids should be hit scanners. They do fire at a rather rapid pace, actually. Oh shit. Almost bit it there. So as you can see, we've got some balancing issues to take care of. And that dude's shotgun shells ended up on a pedestal that I can't reach unless I jump, which you can't in the original Doom, so I'm going to. This bit about opening doors with switches is a bit annoying, I know. That was kind of the intent. Because, yeah, I kind of wanted to piss people off. There's one guy over here. Fuck you, sir. So, okay, so what I actually need to do is hit that switch, trying to cover the door. Then you have to hit this switch to open the door, and then you have to run over here to this elevator that now drops. And eat your veggies. And that just gets a super shotgun. And then there's another. Switch on the far here that opens the door down. Alright, exited the door a lot more comfortably this time. Just get on the fucking pedestal. Now, oh hey, I was watching the VOD of KQ2. You forgot to talk to Grandma. If you do, she tells you about how she's dating Dracula. Oh, shit. So Grandma is a vampire bitch. I fucking knew it. Absolutely knew it. Good on her. It's important for a lass of her age to stay healthy. Good lord. So that's a nice little specimen corridor. I kind of want to put like weird specimens and shit in these cages, but right now there's nothing. And at this point we have the red key, which activates the door at the far end of this corridor, which is the exit elevator. Now, that is the level so far. But what it's missing is, well, apart from being fun to play, it's also missing the data cartridge room, which is kind of what you need you know, progress in the level. And I was kind of hoping that I could put it at the end of the corridor where the elevator is now, but I'm out of room. As you can see, this joins up to another room that is accessible from another corridor. So I need to place it somewhere else. And I'm trying to work out where a good place to put the cartridge room might be. Kind of annoys me that I forgot to talk more to Grandma, because one thing that kind of annoys me with the KQ2 VGA remake in general is that you have to exhaust a lot of dialogue with characters, and you can very easily, you know, miss shit. But it's never really... I mean, I know Sierra games worked in this fashion, and that you just had to keep talking and talking, but I'm not used to it. We're used to dialogue trees now. Dual modding does support teleports. Absolutely. And you could, I could put in a teleporter here, and I'm not even sure if there's such a thing as a silent teleporter. I'll bet there is. Teleport destination. I'm sure there's some flag or whatever that I can set to make it a silent teleporter, so you don't actually notice that you're being teleported. I'm just gonna... first thing I'm gonna work out is, what the hell was that thing? We just talked to Grandma. There's a whole flashback cutscene of a younger her and a young Dracula, and you missed that unless you talk to her repeat. I'm gonna have to go back and do that. Very obviously. Okay, so from what I can gather, the floating weirdness doesn't seem to be in the actual level. You know, the floating pistol that was just, you know, being weird. One thing I could do is I'm gonna check the decorate.txt file, which is what modifies all the shit, and see if I missed something. The thing is, I didn't actually do anything to replace the shotgun. I was using the shotgun at the time this thing showed up. And I haven't replaced anything with the shotgun. So I'm not entirely sure what is happening. Maybe... maybe it's because the drop item pistol. So it's looking for... I see what it is. I see what happened. So we killed one of these dudes, the Sarian dude, and he dropped the pistol. And the pistol sprite is only visible from a certain angle because I haven't implemented a drop pistol sprite at all, so it's just trying to use the aiming sprite. That's what must have happened. So once we get the weapon sprite in proper, this is just a placeholder sprite that our art director, Kenneth Dariels, drew, and that he says he's not happy with. Once we get the proper weapon sprites in, that ought to fix itself. It's just weird to have that thing floating in midair, but okay. Okay, so we should put the cartridge room in somewhere. We have textures, especially for the cartridge room. Question is, where would be a good place to put it? And I kind of want... What I really wanted was to have the exits be like the big cartridge room, and then the exit is on the other side of the cartridge room, so that you have to go through the cartridge room in order to exit the level. I kind of painted myself into a corner here by putting this exit elevator up here, because, full disclosure, I just made the level in like short chunks, like half-an-hour trips when I was commuting by train, and I forgot to put in the cartridge room, and now I've sort of painted myself into a corner. So let's see, where can we... Well, there's plenty of space up here, and this is the long corridor here. So there could be a door here, or there could be a door in this hallway room. In this giant corridor, there could be a door here. I feel like that's getting a bit cramped. And also there's this whole thing which doesn't appear to actually do anything. It might make sense to have the cartridge room off to the side of this. And so we could make this little thing into a little closet like we've got up here. Instead of actually being the exit. So this would actually make sense. There's a logical progression. Because going through all of this mess in that big room leads to this tunnel-y thing with the experiments and shit, and then off to the side we can have the cartridge room. So let's do that. We pick up this key card right here. But I think what I... Hey, this is live. Yes, this is live indeed. Hello, I am not Steven. Okay, so let's stop messing around and let's actually draw a door. Every time someone says draw a door, I'm reminded of Beetlejuice. That lovely where he says where they have to draw a door in the attic, and he just goes, "Why didn't that work?" And Gina Davis looks up and goes, "Did you honestly think that would work?" And he goes, "Aha!" And then he runs over and draws a little circle for the doorknob. So, doors in this mod have this little on. So this should be the door. Fit right here, and this is just a little door step, and then you come down to the actual, oops. Literally 3D modeling the internals of a VCR. What you're doing seems oddly familiar. Oh, so you're 3D modeling why would you do that? I am not here to ask questions. Well, you should, but I'm not. Oh, another reason why we have these little awnings on top of doors is because the door sprite is a certain height, so you need a little thing that comes down in front of it to mask it repeating all the way up to the ceiling. And so I would very much like to split this sector so I can have the ceiling be a little lower here. And this line definitely needs to be flipped because this center bit is now our door, which would be this. So first of all, let's give this the proper texture. Which is just gonna be, because we don't have a proper door opening and closing texture yet, we just use the... I love how these textures look in 3D. It translates surprisingly well. It does, doesn't it? It's weird. It looks very flat, but it has a charm to it. What is that thing called? Support. Oh, I'm going to go down to all. There you go. And it's horribly misaligned. This is the sort of stuff I just cannot abide. I must align the texture. The texture must align. And, of course, we need to make these, make these walls lower unpegged, which means that they stay put while the door slides up and down. So now we can bring this door down to 4th level. Give it... Oh, shit, fuck that up. Also align some textures, wrong hotkey. Give this an arcata door texture, and as you can see, it is a little lower than everything else, so we bring this ceiling down a bit. Likewise on the other side. I kind of want to know how this would look in VR. Well, luckily the Doom engine supports VR, so have a go. Or at least GZ Doom, which is what we're using for this. Oh well, annoyingly, if I replace this texture now, it looks a little strange. I suppose not too strange, actually. Control streams when I gotta go to work. Ah, sorry. Very sorry about that. I mean, this door should be set into the wall anyway, shouldn't it? Anyway. We can always work with that later. Right now, let's make ourselves a cartridge room. So, first thing we need to do is... Well, first thing we need to do is build the cartridge shelves. And I don't really have a good plan. As if I ever do, but just gonna... Oh. I think I fucked something up there. That seems more... Yeah, now they're more in tune. So, if we bring this up a bit, we can call this the shelving area, and if we try and give these the appropriate texture, we'll see. So there should be, there we go, there are some shelf textures going on here. That doesn't actually look too bad, but what we can do is also sort of bookend them. And this should then be the wall texture. I'll bookend that one as well. Well, that kind of looks a lot like the cartridge room. And then we build like a console somewhere where you can... Obviously you can't step up and actually interact with the console because, again, we're not very good at this, but kind of want to have the... what I really wanted was to have a cutscene when you enter this room, just like a standard Doom cutscene with like the text that crawls across the screen. And I'm sure that's possible somehow, I just don't know how. You know, he walks in and the scientist says, "Oh my god, everything's all fucked to bits." And it says astral bodies, and then you run up to a computer, press the use key, and it goes cartridge retrieved and stuff. But I don't know how to do that. Maybe in the future we'll work all of that out. Oh god, that tune brings back memories. I don't know where I was going with that whole sector thing. I think what I actually wanted to do was have a... like a little bookcasey kind of thing. If you have a quest, you can grab Quest Z Doom and use whatever watch you like. Cool. Hi, Simon, by the way. And this kind of just needs a little bookend texture. It's probably not the right size, but Let's see, there you go. Actually, that works quite well. Did not expect that. So again, our lovely texture artist is Ganidarios, who is doing a magnificent job translating these AGI textures into Doom textures. That actually doesn't look half bad, does it? Kind of melts in quite well. So if we just copy these 3 sectors and turn them around and put them on the other end, all of a sudden we have ourselves a cartridge room. How about that? And this sector just, or this wall just needs to be. Hello, your tasty music and textures is pure. Thank you, Simon. I wish I could take credits for the textures, we can't. And so this seems nice. Actually, what we should do is have a break in the middle of the room where we can put like an elevator or whatever. So I would need to split up this texture, or this sector and this sector to give it that hook indie feel. There we go. There's the end. How fucking awesome is that? The same goes for this. Ooh, I got all missed. Oh, because it's the wrong fucking texture. Alright. Let's see, where'd you go? That one. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Right, so now we have a little bit in the middle here where we could put a door on the other side. But we also kind of need the console that you're supposed to walk up to. And now my thinking is we keep the elevator at the end of the corridor where it is, and we have the key card in here. The key card is kind of the cartridge. So one of the so maybe we actually just repurpose either one of the. No, we can't do that. So I'm thinking like we repurpose one of the key cards to look like the data cartridge. So the data cartridge. So you need to have the data cartridge in order to let yourself in the elevator. That doesn't make any sense though, because what you would need to let yourself in the elevator would be a key card. And we've got a key card in the corridor out here, and that key card is what's used to unlock the elevator currently, a red key card. But I sort of want to put up a stumbling block that prevents the player from just running in, grabbing the key card, and never going into this room to see the cartridge room. But first things first, let's build ourselves a little console. this kind of also would technically need the cartridge retrieval robot, which we don't have. I also don't know how I would, you know, activate it. Like, if you hit the use key and then the robot zips off and gets the cartridge and comes back with it. I don't think that's what I'll do. I think actually what I will do is not have a computer station at all. I think what I might do is actually just have the cartridge that you need is just on this pedestal. I just spat all over my screen. So you come in here and there's and the star generator plans are just lying on this table for some reason. And that could be, well, right now they will be represented by this key card. Because that is what you need. Ooh. Key card went away, and it probably did that because it's a different height. No. Where'd my key card go? What happened? I don't understand map editing at all. Do I have to deselect it in order for it to show up? No, I just lost the key card. I just lost the key card. How? Where did my key card go? It's nowhere. It's nowhere in this room. Except it's right there. Rogue One ripped off Space Quest 1. Well, Space Quest 1 ripped off Star Wars and Wrath of Khan and whatever else you got. But that's fine. But not Planetfall. I don't care how many people tell me that, you know, Space Quest ripped off Planetfall. They didn't. Space janitors have been a thing for quite some time. Okay, I'll just add another key. Why did it say that? I'll just add another red key card and hope that one shows up magically. It didn't. What happens if I playtest the level? And just breeze through it. Go away. Excuse me, pardon me. Come through. Yes, you're very scary. Fuck off. Yes, you're all very terrible. This is how Rocky Wilco would do it. Just run past everyone and not a single scratch on them. I forgot to make this a fucking floor, didn't I? I need to select. No. Okay, so luckily for everyone, the key card actually does show up. You can pick it up. That's good. So we know the editor is just messing. Is it just me or is the floor all screwy in here? May need to make the floor a different color. About 10 years ago, my brother and I converted King's Quest 2 into a Minecraft world. Sometimes the puzzles have to be abstracted. Yes, they do. I kind of need a quick little break here, so if you will excuse me, just jam out to the music, and I will be right back. I have returned. Yes. Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, the choice of music, all OPL3 tracks, all curated by the music director for the Space Quest 1, the first-person shooter, Samuel Lawson. And these are basically all just OPL3 tunes from various RPG games. The music for Space Quest 1, the first-person shooter, is actually going to be a lovely mashup of different different Space Quest tunes in the style of Doom tunes. So what he's already done is like the Space Quest 4 landing bay mixed in with one of the tracks from Doom and the format countdown and stuff like that. So all very interesting. One thing we should do, just to just put a dead former human in here, just to give the illusion that this is, you know, it really puzzles me that this is the actual cartridge room. What really puzzles me is that things are not showing up. In fact, all the things are... Oh, god damn it, I know. There's a hotkey in visual mode that turns things on and off. Why is that a thing? Anyway, we've got the cartridge. Let me just center you slightly. There we go. Excellent. Yes, I need that for my super battery. And we need to make the floor a different color because it's kind of weird when you come in here and the floor has a... Because there's this little drop thing here, and then you come into the room and it's a little weird. This texture needs to be aligned. So you come in here, you pick up the key card in the cartridge room with the dead dude in it. And then you fuck off through that big door over there, and you go through the exit elevator. One thing we should do is leave some clips behind in the because the first bit of the level is a bit brutal, because what we've done is make the player start with just fists, no pistol. And the reason we did that was because, you know, if this is Space Quest 1 reimagined, what we wanted to happen was Roger starts out in the broom closet as he does in the original game, but then, you know, with just his fists, no weapon, and then he runs out and beats up the first Sarian he sees and steals his weapon. But the weapon drops don't provide a lot of ammo, so I'm gonna leave some ammo in the broom closet that you start out in. So you have something to get started with. Holy shit, that is an angry fucking tune. They're not centered! My brain hates it when things are not centered properly. It's not even centered. There's no way to center these properly. Is there? Is there? Can I just... Oh god! This is really anal retentive, isn't it? There you go. They're now centered properly. You started late today, or do you have this difference? No, sorry, Dan. The reason I started late today is because I had a meeting with... Because, you know, I'm unemployed currently, so they bring you in for this sort of mandatory meetings. Congratulations, you're unemployed. Here's what you need to remember in order to get benefits and shit like that. So I had that this morning. And I just got back here at noon, so that's why I'm late here. I'm gonna be a little late tomorrow as well, because my kid has to go in for his shots. Because we vaccinate our children here. So, I try to keep a I'm gonna try and keep a regular schedule, but real life just gets in the way sometimes, so, shit. Right. Oh, and one thing we want to do in the opening room here, in the opening broom closet, which we haven't implemented yet either, is to have a replacement fist, or actually a replacement chainsaw, which is a mop. So you can, if you do something like, maybe like a secret even, in the broom closet, Or maybe even in the other broom closet. There's another broom closet up here. You can have the mob, and the mob is a replacement chainsaw. And basically, what the mob does is Roger brandishes the mob like this. Sorry, you can't see. Like this. He brandishes the mob, and then when you run up to an enemy and press fire, he just swings the mob around wildly. Just flails it around, and it'll do what the chainsaw normally does in Doom. But it'll be a mob. So Project can just run up and flail. Because the good thing about the chainsaw is that it doesn't use ammo. It's a fast melee weapon. Having a mob would be perfect. Hey, an astronaut. Hey, thank you so much. Okay, so now we have some clips to start off with, and we have there's a bit too much shotgun ammo going around. Because all the enemies, all the sergeants drop shotgun ammo, and once you get into this room over here, you're already fully stocked up on shotgun ammo. So, I mean, we don't need this, and this might be too much. We kind of want to put some health items in, actually. Might want to do that. We haven't quite worked out what the health bonus are supposed to be, but someone suggested monolith fries. Someone suggested like just all the health items should be monolith burger items, which I guess makes sense. Actually, a health item bonus might be like a bottle of dehydrated water. Maybe the stim packs are dehydrated water. I don't know. That's all up to our good texture artist friend, Anna Dariels. Alright, so let's test this level out. No player one start. Well, that could be a problem, couldn't it? Did I mess that up? I thought I had a player one start right here. Did I accidentally deleted the player one start. Awesome. Alright, well, we'll put in a player one start then. Might need that later. Right, so, as you can see, we start off with nothing. We can't, I'm hitting the 2 key, you can't switch to the pistol, because he doesn't start with a pistol. Comes out, there's a Sarian. The reason, again, we have more viewers now, so I'll reiterate this. The reason why the Sarian guard is facing left, he's actually facing, he actually has his back turned to us. But these are placeholder sprites. I just ripped this sprite directly from Space Quest 1. And Darius is drawing actual real sprites based on these. But the Sarians in Space Quest 1 don't have forward and backwards facing sprites. At least not moving ones. They actually do have a forward facing sprite, but anyway. The forwards and backwards facing sprites in the game currently are also just left and right. So he does have his back turned to us, but it doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna beat him the fuck up. Thank you, buddy. Picked up a Sarian blaster. Now we have a bit more ammo. There you go. Of course, we need to replace the sound effects. And, the sprite is a little. The sprite doesn't have a muzzle flash. It does bob up and down when you shoot, but not a lot. Ganadero says he's not happy with the sprite, the Sarian sprite. He's gonna redraw it. It's a rapid-firing little son of a bitch, isn't it? We got a shotgun. Cool. Walking all over the consoles here. I'm gonna leave you for later. I know there's a bunch of little stim packs lying around. There you go. Obviously, the death sprites are not in the game either, because there aren't any dead Sarians in Space Quest 1. All there are actually, they do have a pain state. The sort of getting shocked and when you shoot a Sarian on the Deltor, except they don't have their helmets on. Actually, maybe the sergeants, because what I did with the shotgun sergeants was to just color their uniforms blue, just to differentiate them, and again, just a complete hack job. Ganadales is going to make that look a lot prettier. Maybe we should have the captains or the sergeants be Sarians without their helmets. There's an idea. Also, the panorama outside the window. I had a hell of a time with this. I could not get the skybox to look proper. So what it actually is right now is just a flat texture that's slightly off, slightly away from the wall. Because when I did it as a skybox, it just looked weird. Fuck you! Off you go. See, they do have firing animations. Really rudimentary firing animations, but still. Also, there's infighting. I don't know if I can turn off infighting because I have a feeling the Sarians will actually infight. But who knows? Maybe they would. But I don't like that. I want to turn infighting off. I just love the fact that the Keiko Demon is this lightning-fast robot that's a hit scanner now. I didn't even intend for it to be a hit scanner, but it is now. Okay, so when you run up to this, it says, no, you need red key card. Fuck you, buddy. Whoops. It's not the game. Don't walk on the furniture, man. So rude. These are nice little observation lounges, again. Not actually a skybox. Ah, fuck! I thought I put him over here. I put him over there. Fuck it. He's got me. Little observation lounge. Little couches and tables and shit. And in here's like a big computer room for reasons. Come on. And these rooms all have little ventilation bits in between them, so if you shoot a person in one room, it alerts everyone else. Not that that seems to matter much, it just activates them. They don't actually open doors or go outside, because that's all in the Doom code. Monsters don't open doors. Hello? No, that's... Again, that's so weird. That sprite, why is that just floating there? Oh, someone is shooting. And hang on, did you see that? When that guy was shooting at me... No, wait. The firing anim... Oh, because that's... Okay, so this is one of the rotations. Sorry, I'll just deal with you. Okay, so that's not when he's firing. Oh, because that doesn't make that wouldn't make any sense either. But there's something floating over there that's using the pistol sprite that I made for some reason. I'll have to have someone competent actually look at this. That's a hell of a hit scanner thing, isn't it? Also, I built a ventilation shaft, but there's no monster in this room. Hello! Oh, god damn it! That thing is lightning fast, isn't it? You guys know Pirate Doom? Yeah, I've seen Icarus Lives play Pirate Doom. Really well done. Okay, so now we're stocked up with shotgun ammo. So I have a feeling that might be a bit too generous with the shotgun ammo. Then again, if people are this shit at actually hitting monsters as I am, maybe not. But it still feels like a lot. It needs to tone down the amount of shotgun ammo that's available to the player. There's just ammo lying around. It's still way too much shotgun ammo. Let's just get this out of the way and give a shit about the super shotgun that's up here, which you can't see anyway. I have no idea if this is an interesting mechanism that you have to hit the switch there and then run down and stand on this platform. I don't know if that's good gameplay or not. Someone will have to tell me. Anyway, this opens that door down there. Also, I don't know if that makes any goddamn sense or not. Lightning fast robot. Why is it so fast? Is the K-code even that fast? I just never noticed. I still forgot to make this a door. Should make this a door. Anyway, let's just ID clip through this. Did that work? That didn't work, did it? ID clip. There you go. Pick up the key card, and then you go back through the door that's not actually a door. ID clip. Why am I having such a hard time typing in that cheat code? Look, there you go. That opens this door, which then leads back into this room. And then you can run up and get this key, and the elevator goes out, and boom. Okay. So let's turn that thing into a door. It's a bit embarrassing. It's twice now that I have been unable to successfully make a fucking door. So this guy, I forgot how to make doors. You need a tag. That's right. You need a tag. New tag, 21, and the two line defs here and here, when pushed, will be a generic door. There you go, and should affect sector 21. Normal movement speed, delay 4 seconds. That's all good. Cool. Now it's actually a door. The version of Melee Island in Pirate Doom is so well made. Yeah, I know. That thing's a beauty. And apparently they also knew what the hell they were doing. I still want to know what the hell that floating pistol in the apparently it's this sprite right here, who is a zombie guy. Did he just start off dead and his pistol just sort of floats and bobs in the wind? You know, we need to test something. We need to go in and beat up a Sarian. And see if we can make the pistol sprite appear from some angle. Didn't. Go away. This is so weird. This is gonna be fun, by the way. So, is there any way I can make the pistol sprite appear and bob up and down? Or is it just that one dude? Oh. Let's go down here and have a look. See, now the pistol is not bobbing up and down here. Because that dude who was standing there is dead. So is he just... Please die. Is he just... Does he just get auto-killed when I go into this room? From infighting? Is that what's happening? But what puzzles me slightly is that I can't make the bobbing pistol sprite appear. Hi. Okay, that is just super weird. I'm not even gonna... No. Never mind. So anyway, I'm gonna call this level sort of done for the moment. Let's start a new map. Because it works! It's not pretty or anything, but it works. Greetings, Intergalactic Bakery! Thank you for joining us. We are making maps for Space Quest 1, the first-person shooter, in the Doom engine. And eventually, there you go, and then we'll load. So we're coming out of the elevator. And this is using EGA graphics. Isn't there a VGA version? Yes, there is. The VGA version is, I guess you could call it slightly controversial, in that it's not very good. I mean, it's okay. There's some controversial history about the VGA version, that it was made behind the original creators' backs, and they're not terribly fond of it. And you know, the EGA version is more my speed, honestly. It's just more fun. So let's just start with a box and work from here. It's a lovely, lovely little box room. That's how every Doom level starts. It's just a box. So we'll have Roger come out of the little elevator here. If I can remember. No idea an HQ1 themed shooter was in the works. Great to hear. Hey, great to have you on board. It's a silly idea, isn't it? But it's also fun. Now, admittedly, I forgot what textures I used for the I can't even speak today. For the elevator, so I'm just gonna use whatever, because the textures are gonna get replaced anyway. I think it might have been something like this. I don't know. Anyway, that's now the elevator that you come out of. Yeah, remakes are usually worse anyway. Also, the remakes are the remake of Space Quest 1 is weird in a number of ways. In that it's also a sort of unnecessary remake, to be perfectly honest, because it doesn't change any of the original puzzles. It changes one or two. In one instance, you defeat the Great Monster not by just slipping past it, but you actually throw a sticky plant at it. Which you don't in the original. And you can cheat your way past the slot machine by picking up an item on the Arcada and using it on the slot machine. But other than that, all of the puzzles are the same as the original, including the rat bastard, pick up this glass shard or you're a dead man walking. Which is just fun game design for the whole family. So it's a bit unnecessary as a remake, if you ask me. Didn't I have one with the, what happened to all of my lovely walls? Arcada walls. Oh, is this because I need to use long texture names? No. So weird. All. Oh yeah, we got replacement Roger sprites for the HUD as well. I haven't put them in. I don't know how. There's actually a pulse ray item right there, and there's a Xenon army knife. Oh yeah, you could start with that actually instead of fists. That might make a little more sense. The Police Quest 1 remake might have been the first time Sierra had no dead man walking stars. Maybe? I actually don't know. I've never played the Police Quest 1 remake, but I will very soon because that's the next series I'm going to tackle after I'm done with all the King's Quest games. Here are my walls, I think. Yeah, there you go. Boy, this Apogee music sure kicks ass, doesn't it? Jomsy, good of you to join us. Thank you. And thanks for checking in. Yeah, King's Quest and Doom. Well, I shouldn't spoil. But, you might get your wish. I mean, there is a do not touch button in the shuttle or in the escape pod. Just saying. Not saying a lot, but I am saying. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this is because I kind of wanted this to be a little taller, this room. It feels very smallish. And I think the way to make it a little bigger is to just have a sort of line that goes around. Because you can't have, well, you can technically, but you can't have two textures sort of on top of each other. So you need separate sectors for that. The gritty King's Quest 1 reboot. Oh my god, we had this. I don't know if you were there for that chat, but on the Ishka's Discord we had a chat about the American McGee's King's Quest. King Graham being this drugged up old bastard who goes out and steals people's shit and returns to feed his overdose for the you know, King Edward, who's this fucking despot, and you know, it's a first-person shooter, obviously, with melee combat and all this stuff. You're doing Space Quest, that makes more sense. The stream title says King's Quest. Oh, it says the stream. Wait, does the Twitch stream title say King's Quest 2? Maybe the category does. I'll have a quick look here. Shut up, first of all. I went in and edited, because Restream has this edit. Oh god, sometimes it updates and sometimes it doesn't. Making levels for Space Quest, the FPS. Restream's updates thing is bunk. That is absolutely true. It says King's Quest 2. Yeah, it worked yesterday. Let's see what YouTube does. What the title of the YouTube stream is. King's Quest 2. Fuck you, Restream. Fuck you so much. What YouTube does. Edit. Rat bastard. The YouTube video also says. Yeah. That's because... Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is my OBS window. Down here, there's a stream information box where you type in making levels for SQ1, the FPS, update all, and that's supposed to update... Go away. That's supposed to update YouTube and Twitch. And as you can see, the update all button is toned down because I already did update the whole thing and apparently just decided not to. Fucking rat bastard bullshit. I did update OBS recently. I didn't know it was... I mean, updating OBS usually breaks something, but this is a Restream implement... sort of an external thing, so I didn't think it would... I didn't think that it would bork anything like that, but anyway, oh, fuck it. So, Restream's a piece of shit, apparently. Good to know. Have little lights on these. Now again, we don't have any actual light textures in Space Quest. Well, we do kind of have Arcata lights pink, but they don't sort of loop around as they're supposed to. So I'm just going to use these for now. So this is the spacious. Now, if you remember your Space Quest, you'll know that level 2 is where you have the star generator room. What you do is you start out on level 3 in the original game. Start on level 3, there's the cartridge room. Then you go down an elevator, and you have the star generator room. And then you go down a level more, and you hit the shuttle bay, and escape the Arcata. So, and that's how the FPS version is going to work as well. So every time you go down an elevator, you come to... So for this level, we're going to build the star generator room. make this floor a bit... Hi, an astronaut! Thanks so much for watching. I think I had a darker floor. It's an all-black floor. A bit much, maybe. See, that's a bit much. Maybe it was a wall. Yeah, there you go. And this. Okay, so we have a player start in here. Facing up. Cool. And this is about as far as I've thought, really. So obviously we're not recreating the Arcana one-to-one, because that would just be a long corridor and then boom. So we kind of want to spruce things up a bit, so it's just free fantasy from now on. And when you walk into a big boxy room like this, you kind of expect, well, first of all, a nice skylight. Wouldn't that be lovely? Let's put in a nice skylight. Boy, I suck at this. There you go. Is it still a skylight if there's no sky? I guess. Wouldn't it be? I'm messing something up here, and it's not on purpose. There we go. So, again, I'm not terribly good at any of this, but I wanted to sort of double it up, as it were. So you have this nice little row of skylight goodness going on. This is terrible. I just wanted a little circle in the middle of the circle. You know what? I am going to not even pretend. Just draw whatever. That is the background music. No, no. Luckily, it's not by my old music alter ego. It is by, well, it's just a bunch of Apogee music, really. Curated by the musical director for this project, who is the lovely man known as Samuel Lawson. This bit up here be the skybox. Obviously, I'll have to turn this into the actual skybox. I did hear some classical music. Mars, Bringer of War. Again, they're just from Apogee games, and I'm sure Apogee repurposed a bunch of classical music for some of their games. I mean, it's a well-known fact at this point that a lot of the music from Doom was repurposed from, you know, Slayer tunes, Metallica tunes, and shit like that. So it certainly wouldn't be above them. just realized it's completely unrealistic to just have this thing just floating in midair. So we'll build nice little support beams. Because everyone needs support once in a while. Even skylights. Just to sort of connect them to the real world. Now, we're not going for realism by any stretch of the imagination, but we can at least pretend that we put some thought into it. Again, not a whole lot, but some. Let's fix all the textures on the side here. Okay, you're good. I'm sure there was a hotkey for that, but what the hell did I just do wrong? For fuck's sake. You know what? Screw you. I'll just go around and paste them in manually. Okay, that actually did work. Kind of. If you don't have a texture on a wall, then all sorts of weird shit happens. Pure homage, Greensleeves, Toccata, and Fugue. Yeah. All the class. All the music in King's Quest 2 is repurposed classical music. Yeah. And at some point, they actually repurposed Thriller by Michael Jackson for if you played the Apple IIgs version. Once you walk up to the ghosts outside of Dracula's castle. Okay, nice skylight in place. We'll make it appear as stars later in the project. Nice way to get. No, we'll do that later. Right now. Wait, that wouldn't make any sense, would it? Oh, for fuck's sake! Because you're going down a level. You can't have a skylight if you're going down a level, because there's no ceiling, there's no sky. You idiot. Where would this be? Also, what the fuck? Oh, that's pretty. Lovely. Very lovely. This skylight makes no sense because above this should be the other level that you just came from. God damn it. It's a very nice skylight, I thought. I mean, look at it. It's pretty. I'm gonna have to get rid of it now. Ah, suck. Oh well. So we'll merge all of you. Join sectors. What the fuck? If I just delete them, it just leaves this gaping hole in the middle. There's a hotkey for this somewhere. Make it a... No way to have the previous room have a glass floor. Yeah and no. I'm gonna go with no. Merge sectors. There you go. Cool. Make it a thing that hangs down from the ceiling. Or just a slightly elevated ceiling, which is what I'm gonna do now. Which makes it less boring, not much, but slightly less boring. Machinery. Oh yeah, you could totally have that as well. Just stuff hanging down from the ceiling. I think we've been pissing around in this room for long enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start making adjacent rooms, and then we can come back and decorate shit. Because we do have decorating textures as well. So, what I want to do... have nice big fuck-off doors. We don't actually have nice big fuck-off door textures, but I would imagine that we do. We will later. Might be a bit too much fuck off for a door. Tad. So that should be the indent, and then big door goes here, and then opposite indent, and then other room, which is just gonna be this box for now. And this line definitely needs to be flipped, because that's now a door. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? The floor goes down one tad. This, and this texture will now be... Drup! I put a list in! What is a list? There needs to be a Duracell battery object in there. Yeah, it is. Let's see. What's it called? Support. I forgot. I don't know, Gamer Boy, what you're talking about with lists. Zoom code. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe it's this thing that only shows up in the Twitch chat. So I'm looking at the restream chat. I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, because you're on YouTube, obviously, so you're not on Twitch. That's just... Well, that made a perfect amount of sense. Let's bring this guy down. Oh, wait, forgot to make these sides lower unpegged. So now we can bring this guy down. What game is it? Okay, I'm gonna humor you. So I'm gonna go check out the YouTube chat. I don't see. I don't see what you mean. Texture right here, and this texture right here. And there's a door. Big door. Again, this texture will be replaced, obviously, in the future. I say obviously. But I do want to have some kind of consistency, so I want to bring this up to the height that the original door is. There we go. There we go. That's looking spiffy. Well, not really, but it is looking like something. And of course the ceiling in here is a completely different height. I might want to bring that up a bit. You know what I could just go in and read the ceiling height here. This ceiling height is 128. So we should make this 128. Yeah, Game Boy, I have no idea what you're talking about. floor height here is 136. And this floor is 0. Oh, this floor is minus... sorry, I'm reading wrong. Minus 8. And this is 0. Try to put my zoom code in, it's not working. Why would I be interested in a zoom code? Is zoom the... I'm assuming it's the chat thing. Oh shit, that was not supposed to happen. Ah, we got some nice pixel tearing there. Oh, wrong texture. There we go. I think I buggered that up a bit, didn't I? Yeah, that's supposed to come up to there. That makes a bit more sense, I guess. Because I have nothing to do. Well, you could just watch the stream. Or not. Okay, so now we have a different room. And the question, of course, becomes what to do with this room. But my initial idea was to have like 3 rooms. So it's a sort of which room do I go in first kind of deal. Excuse me. So I'll just build those 3 rooms and then populate them with something. Ooh, God damn. I'll move you guys down a bit. So you guys have this, so it's the same size. And of course, make this an actual door. And you guys, repeatable action, you will now be door. Very generic door. And I'll be really lazy and copy all these sectors and just paste them in, rotate them around. There you go, map making 101. What park and in what engine of SP are you remaking? Hey Jacob, I am doing this in ZDoom, or ZDoom, depending on what part of the world you're from. And it's, well, it is just basically box standard Doom, really. I'm not doing anything super special with it. We're doing new textures, and we're doing new monsters and new weapons, but it's basically a reskin. I mean, we're not reinventing the wheel. Obviously, I mean, we're replacing, I think we just figured out earlier today, that we're replacing fists with the Xenon army knife, and the chainsaw will be this mob that he's flailing around wildly, the pistol will be a Sarian blaster, the shotgun will be a slightly bigger Sarian blaster, and we haven't quite figured out what to do with chain guns and rocket launchers and shit, but I imagine they will all be Sarian of some origin. So that's all down the line, but and of course monsters will be replaced with Space Quest monsters, but hey, that's it. Do you play Xbox? Because I have friends, but they don't play with me sometimes. My Xbox, I don't, and I don't care. Alright, so that's 2 rooms. Obviously, it's calling the wrong sector. So now when I hit the use key, it'll open both of these sectors, which is not supposed to happen. So what I want to do is give this one a new tag. We'll give these. There you go. And then we'll paste in another room at the end of this. And this sector will have a new tag again, and these line devs will engage Sector 3. So now we should have 3 identical rooms. Well, lo and behold, we do. Awesome! If this works in the official Unity Doom port, that could be interesting. Just hang on a bit. Just give me 2 seconds. Go away. Thank you. Will you force players to use F6 to fire the pulse ray? No, no, obviously not. No, absolutely not. Firing and use key and all that will be just box standard Doom stuff. Okay, so now we've got 3 rooms. Let's do something interesting with them. Can I have 2 instances of the same editor going? Thanks, Jacob. Or should I say tax grenade? Because I'm in Denmark as well. I wonder if I can have 2 instances of this going so I can copy and paste from one map to another. That would be lovely. So if I open this new map, it'll just open it in the same editor. And I can't switch back and forth between the 2, so maybe it'll let me open... Oh, shit. A separate instance of itself. It did! Cool! I mean, I could also just save prefabs, but... I don't think I will. So what I want to do is from the other map here. I hope I can copy and paste in between, by the way. I haven't actually tried that before. We'll see. Let's just test it out by copying this sector. Copied. Going into this. And I can! Beautiful! Awesome. Well, that saves a hell of a lot of time, doesn't it? Yay! Lazy mapping! David Newton, if you're watching, I hope you're proud of me. God, why am I even messing with that? All the textures are gonna get replaced eventually anyway. But it's just... kinda wanna mess with them so it at least looks a little okay for testers and shit. Boy, this is some dark-ass ad-lib music. I got a little better. I really should not be singing along to this. Okay, admittedly, that looks a little weird, but who gives a shit? Whatever this console does, who knows, who cares? Except for Karl Marx, and he's dead. Hooray! I can just do the rest of the stream in Danish, right? So what else can we steal from the other map that we've got, just to make it seem sort of populated? Shelving? Nah. Tables and chairs. Shit. Yeah, let's do that. I'll have you, I'll have you, I'll have you. This will all be the wrong height, I'm sure. Actually, that didn't get copied at all. Or it did, but again, you have to deselect. Like if I hit, see, the number 4 shows up, number 5, number 6, that's because I'm marking several sectors, and I always forget to hit C to cancel all the markings that are done. So when I start marking new sectors, for some reason my brain just thinks, oh, I'm just marking new sectors. How is the program supposed to know that? Anyway, boom. Yeah, these are all the wrong heights. So where are you guys? You are all way down there. So this sector's floor is -8, so this sector, actually, hang on, this sector and this sector should be 10. Floor height, 10, ceiling height, I forgot, let's put it at 100. Ceiling is 128 actually. And so I put that at 100, so this should be 120 and 128. I mean, sorry. 40? I'm not good at math. There. That looks a bit better. That looks a little weird. Actually, no. Actually, that could be an actually. Let's put in some lights. We have actual lights that are not Arcata warning lights. Ceiling height is 128 on this. Same here. 128. Otherwise, that looks weird. Then we have a nice little light thing on top of this. Thanks, Jacob. Thank you so much. And have a good day. Hey to God, Six. Hey to Smoke. Try the potato salad. Now, for some reason, the couch is facing the wrong way, but I think we can make that work by not doing that. By copying it, and now merging all this. Oh wait, I can just delete all the vertices. Right? Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. And then we paste it in again, but this time we flip it around. Did anyone really like the Apogee fanfare? Good, because apparently it's on a loop now. What the fuck is happening? More! More! Again! Again! Damn! I was getting into that. Gonna make a nice little cafeteria lounge area type thing. Huzzah! Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can paste this in and then flip it. There we go. I mean, yay for lazy mapping, am I right? It's the apogee of apogee. You're going to hell for that. Boy, this thing is really off-center, isn't it? Okay, that's good. And, well, this one kind of needs to go up a bit. Just so these align. Now, for some reason, none of this aligns properly to the grid. But if you go in here and look, everything's very nice and cozy. Now, would the the people of the Arcata would be anal enough that things would have to align perfectly to the grid. Or just take this and move it over a bit. So it aligns more with... It will never align with this grid ever again. God fucking damn it. Alright, cool. Never mind then. That's aligned. Good. I'm spending an awful lot of time on tables and chairs. Oh, I thought that's what the music was gonna do. So how much of a gap was between those? Not a fucking lot. Like that. Good. Here we go. Nice and cozy. Nice and cozy little cafeteria place. We should have like a window here with one-way ticket to hell. It's just what I've always wanted. Have a little like replicator station or something where people can go and order food and shit. Probably not shit, unless someone eats shit aboard the Arcata. Anyway, we're probably gonna wrap this up in about 10 minutes or so I can do other stuff. But we're getting somewhere. Second level. So the star generator room obviously should not be in there. I'm gonna finish this room later. Screw it. Although I am gonna move these slightly because it hurts my brain that they're so close to the wall when the others aren't. There you go. That's better. And they're off center. Gives a fuck. I do, but I really shouldn't. The star generator room should be like... That's my fire alarm. Hang on just a tick. Okay, well, I'm happy to report that nothing is on fire. The fire alarm just went off for no good goddamn reason. One of the cats looked really guilty, so I don't know if he was playing with matches or something, but, no, cats can do that. So I'm kind of getting, an idea that this level should be a series of rooms instead, because the other one was a lot of hallways, and this one should like be a series of rooms. Maybe like have a hallway going out of these rooms that sort of meet in the middle, and just not make it mazy, but maybe a little mazy. I'm thinking that at the end of these rooms right here, should go down a few steps, come into a center room here that also leads up to the other one. Hard to discern the fire alarm from all that sweet OPL3 goodness. You know what? That's true. And as we all know, the OPL3 is just a masterclass of a synthesizer. Just the sweetest fucking sound there ever was. $128. Looks so wrong. And wait, these are going to be stairs leading down somewhere. Now they all have the same height. What I really wanted was to split this dude up so the sector above here has a different ceiling height. Because otherwise, it looks an awful lot like, oh, watch your head. That looks huge and imposing. Actually, you're fine. This one. Take this to a different wall texture. To differentiate it. Not differentiate, but differentiate. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of wall textures to play with currently. But we do have some floors that I'm misusing. Look at these vertical stripes. It's a bit weird. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just put it that way. By the way, the other level just sort of went down, 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 and it would be kind of fun to have this one go up a bit. Because the other one ended up, it started at ceiling level, no, sorry, floor level 0, and then it just kept going into the into minus. So I think what I'm going to do now is to copy this sector. Flip that bad boy around. Stick it on the end of this one, this hallway, and then draw a fuck off room in the middle. Oh shit! Not that much fuck off. Just draw some kind of room. Not sure if that should be the star generator room. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be, but it could be the entrance to it. Then again, that would be a really short level. Also, I'm squirming in my seat because stuff is happening in my pants. Don't worry about it. Why do I keep beatboxing when I'm not very good at it? Right, so we now have well, actually now it's just on the same level as everything else, but you come out of this one of these adjacent rooms, and you walk down this hallway, and you come into this big room, and stuff then happens. I think I'm gonna end the stream here because, well, it's been 2 hours, and I think we're about done now. But I will be streaming more of this stuff next Wednesday. And tomorrow I'll be streaming more King's Quest 2 VGA, in which case I hope the auto-streamy, renamey thing for restream actually does the job this time and doesn't pretend that I'm doing Doom levels tomorrow, which is not what I'm doing. And on Friday, we are doing Casual Friday. I have a game code for a new game that's coming out soon, so I'm gonna give that a try. And also maybe play a DOS game in pain mode, which could be interesting. But for right now, I'm just gonna stop the musical loveliness and get my ending screen ready. I'm very bad at this. There you go. So thanks so much. Thank you, Stephen, for joining. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, everyone. And hope to see you around the Chrono stream. Bye.